All right, guys. So I think we continue to bleed lower. Right, we've got this Princess of Discs here, which is also very similar energy to the Ace of Discs. Low correlation to both of them, and then we have the yellow translucency for the open on the following day. That's the Ace of Discs energy there, and what makes me think this is probably wrong and we open lower here. What makes me think that is that we've got this cross-shooting congruency for a month's low on the one day here on the 16th, right here in the morning. So that's probably where I want to like I reposition myself so that I'm almost all to the downside still, but in some safe positions if it does go upward first. Because what I think is going to happen is we're going to have a rally with like a breakout into like midday where there's a high, and then that would be a good place to reposition back. Like in the morning, you'd want to reposition so that you're long, and then reposition so that you're short again here at the open before we fall some more. Like if there's a huge move to the upside tomorrow, what I'll probably do is buy a 524 put for the April 25th, and then I'll have this 524 open again to sell against. And then these are going to credit me $1 or $100 today. Hey Hamza, do I see a SHIB high this week or next? We want, where are you? There's a high after a low, like a huge move off of a lowest low around the 26th, around the 26th. Huge move to the upside around the 27th, 28th. Probably to a high, like a highest high again. Let me look at this shit. But I'm actually not feeling like I feel kind of like off, guys, today. So I'm probably gonna cut it really early here, and just see you guys tomorrow. I feel really kind of off. Hamza, I'm not answering the price level question. I'm tired of answering that question. I'm not answering price levels. It just gets people into trouble. So I'm not doing it anymore. I can tell you roughly where the low is. I might be able to give you a price level whenever I see a price level. I'll tell you guys, but when you ask for them, I'm not going to give them to you anymore. Sorry, it's not going to happen. It's for your own good. Because you guys are obviously trading based on price levels, which is like the dumbest thing you could be doing with the ESO meta-analysis information. I'll say it again. It's the dumbest thing you could be doing, trading with price levels, if you're going to use this information to trade. So that's why I'm not answering it. So good afternoon. When do you see Bitcoin pivot to the upside, later today or maybe tomorrow? There's a really big move to the upside tomorrow. Hard to say if it starts today or tomorrow, but what you might do is open up a partial long here, and then if we go lower into tomorrow, add to the long. But there should be a pretty significant move to the upside. You also don't want to chase the rally once it's like, once you've already seen the big move, you probably want to cap off that gain right there. And we should see a high. We might not, depending on how low we go here. But there's a strong possibility of one. We definitely have a big move to the upside tomorrow. Yeah, it's for your own good, Hamza. Like, there are very few people that I know of that have like lost a lot of money. There are a couple, and from what their feedback was to me, it's based on price level information, which I've been saying to people for like a while. Don't trade based on this, but not everybody sees that because not everybody watches every single day on live, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna stop answering the question. Doesn't mean I won't give you guys price levels. When I see price levels, I'll give them. But when people ask for them, like, there's a reason why I didn't give one, because I didn't see it, you know? And even if I, like, give you the answer, like, you still don't want to trade on that. It's whether or not I'm right or wrong. It's like, it's risky. You want to trade based on timing and sequence of chart events. Nvidia is falling, but why? Hey, Jeep. I have an unmarked up April. Yeah, I see a really big move here towards the end of the month. Without doing the markup, I can see there's a really big move. There's first a sharp drop into a low here. What's that date? So on like the 23rd, there's a pretty sharp drop from an important resistance level that's important on like a 1 year chart scale. A pretty sharp drop into a low. And then we have this huge move off of the low. Taking us probably into a high for the month in the last day of the month. It's hard to, there's no markup, so there could be a lot of stuff that I'm missing here, but that's what it looks like based on what I have to work with. Why is it dropping? Well, I see a pretty unexpected move to the upside here at the end of the day or possibly tomorrow. Yeah. I'm so glad I repositioned into short positions. I probably wouldn't have done that if I was like on between 2 and 3. I would have been way distracted. See, and so I sold against this call early on, and basically, I'm like, I capped off any loss or gain. Basically, it's a solid kind of like I got back out after I decided not to do it, without taking a day trade. This is Nvidia right here. I mean, Nvidia, Middle East tensions is a kind of thing that's going to impact the entire market, and Nvidia is one of those stocks that people watch because it really impacts the market. Nvidia is selling off. It's but like I said, you see what I see on the 1 month. Should be okay. Hey, it was luck. Cisco and AMD. For the week. Kind of sidewaysy. Rotating along key support. AMD. So it may be that we fall to a key support right here. It looks actually... Let me back up. It looks like we fall into key support here. So we probably rotate sideways. Excuse me. Probably rotate sideways along that support. That's like roughly 48.20-ish. And then AMD. Looks like notably to the downside, like a volatility throughout the week with like a sharp drop that'll stand out. Hey, AV. Well, so as far as that goes, the low correlation tomorrow. And also, guys, right at the end of the day here, there's a bit of a move to the upside, but I think we probably open lower. I think this one is probably long, and we open or wrong, and we open lower. Um, there's like this kind of like swinging here into a pretty bullish move here midday, and then I think we end up to the downside again, probably at lows. See that? Yeah, probably at the same lows that we saw today or lower, which is why I decided to be mostly into short positions. So I guess to answer your question, it is possible it's end of day, like, but we're gonna have a bit of a reprieve at some point midday before coming back to lows. I think this is probably where we see, like, for the week we see the lowest low on the 19th. I think 18th, 19th. I thought I saw a death card in here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, well, so it looks like we're going to be bouncing along these levels somewhere. Once, whatever we kind of like end up at tomorrow before this move to the upside, I think we'll probably bounce along those levels this week. The low significator is an attempt to establish support with sideways rotational on key support level. URA, will it be higher price level as compared? Will there be a higher price level as compared with current price at some point this week? Looks like there is. Yeah, it's going to be kind of like price swingy. Hey, Z-Man. Z-Man, like I was just saying earlier in the session, I'm not going to be doing price. I'm not going to be giving people price levels anymore because when people ask me that question, it says right away they're trading this information the incorrect way. The worst thing you could do is use price levels as entry and exit points for this stuff. Like, you need to use timing, overall timing, and combine that with the sequence of chart events. You're looking for the sequence of chart events for entry and exit utilizing this information. If you use price levels, you're going to find yourself taking losses. You're going to find yourself missing out on opportunities. It's not. When I see a price level, I'll tell you guys. I'm not going to answer that question anymore. It gets people into trouble. Let's see what I could tell you about Doge. I think I have a non-marked up Doge as well. Oh, that's that a dog. Sorry. Well, there's a bit of a move to the upside tomorrow, it looks like. Looks like at some point tomorrow we'll be higher than the price level that we're currently at right now. Or that's URA. I want to look at Doge. Sorry, guys. So let me back up and look at it again and let you know. All right, here we go. Yeah, so it looks like we probably open, or not open, but we probably end up significantly lower than we are before there's this big move to the upside, as far as tomorrow is concerned. Yeah, okay. So I think what I'll do tomorrow is if we open higher and I'm wrong, I'll probably buy a 524 put for April 25th to, so that I can open up that 524 from April 30th. Hey Ali Wakar. Yes. This might be the move right here. Bitcoin. All right, I'm going to cap the questions here, though, guys, because, like I said, I'm kind of out of it today. There's for the month. Bitcoin's low is around the 21st, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, somewhere around there. I'm leaning towards 21st, 22nd, but maybe the 23rd. That's the low for the month. All right, guys, I'm going to roll with that. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow the rule of karma. You know where to go. You know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. Oh, XLB. Last question, guys. It's also kind of sideways. It's an attempt to establish support, a key support level for X.